This is 7 National News, and in our top story, in his capacity as ruler of Dubai, the UAE Vice President and Prime Minister, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has issued Decision Number 8 of 2016, adding new land plots to the freehold area in Dubai World Central, available for non-UAE nationals in Dubai. The decision grants non-UAE nationals the rights to absolute ownership without a specific time frame of lands and properties located in land plots number 205, 206, and 207 in the Dubai World Central Area 521. The borders and area mentioned in the decision are clearly marked in the maps annexed to the decision, which also gives owners the right to benefit from and lease lands and properties in these plots for a period not exceeding 99 years. The decision aims to support Dubai Aviation City's objectives to cater to the continuous growth of the aviation sector in Dubai and to further cement its position as an international hub for aviation and logistics services. Leading pediatric specialists have urged parents to carefully plan the amount of time their children spend in front of the television and other forms of fast-paced media. Experts from the University of Washington addressed the Ramadan majlis of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, which was also attended by His Highness Sheikh Saud bin Rashid Al Mullah, the ruler of Al Quwain. The specialist said that children who watch too much television early in life faced higher risks of attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, but those who were given regular cognitive stimulation developed a greater ability to focus, adding that the brain experienced its greatest growth in the first 3 years of life, tripling in size from about 300 grams it weighed at birth. Therefore, the early experiences that the brain absorbed were critical. Not all TV and interactive media were bad for children, but they should stay away from interactive media such as fast-paced video games during the first 2 years of life. Pediatric specialists from London Imperial College of Diabetes revealed that people in the UAE spent an average of 7.5 hours a day watching TV, while 8.8 million were active internet users. Those figures were higher than the UK and Germany. The experts also said that a study conducted by the University of Sharjah found that the number of people with ADHD in the UAE had risen by 30% in the past 2 decades. They advised parents to have a very clear plan about how they would moderate their children's use of the TV and the internet and encouraged them to become more involved. And the internet has not just become a basic necessity, but emerged as the second most sought-after essential in life, according to a new study. The survey results were revealed in an information brief released by market intelligence firm International Data Corporation, sponsored by wireless router manufacturer Linksys. The findings showed that the desirability of internet, especially over Wi-Fi, has overtaken that of watching TV or owning a new smartphone. According to the brief, almost 30% of people consider food as a day-to-day necessity, while 18% consider internet and Wi-Fi as the most essential necessity. The company also said a majority of internet users are unaware that sharing Wi-Fi passwords at home with friends and relatives could lead to a potential gateway to hackers. According to research, home automation will emerge as the second biggest in terms of connectivity to the home network after smartphones, and by the end of 2019, at least 10 billion devices will be connected to the home network. A high-level Consumer Protection Committee of the Ministry of Economy has discussed the possibility of banning the collection of additional fees for all credit card services and transactions. In January this year, the committee had banned the additional collection on credit card payments in the health and education sectors and for purchasing airline tickets. According to local reports, while the ministry had banned the additional charges, several leading educational institutions in Abu Dhabi are still charging 2.5% on school fee payments made through credit cards, according to parents quoted in the report. Additionally, the report revealed that some jewelers also charge 2.5% additional fee for transactions through credit card. His Excellency Sultan bin Saeed Al Mansouri, the Minister of Economy, chaired the second meeting of the Supreme Committee for Consumer Protection for 2016, which was attended by the top officials from various government departments. During the meeting, one of the most notable proposals was to adopt a certified guidance document and standardized contracts for electronics and criteria for auto garage approvals in the UAE. The committee also considered suggestions on how to best support the development of the UAE's consumer protection system through the establishment of a national agenda for consumer protection that would begin by raising awareness and then lead to more consumer empowerment. Dubai Municipality has announced that it will establish at the end of June the largest plant in the Middle East to convert solid waste into energy at a cost of 2 billion dirhams in Warsan District 2. The move comes in line with achieving the vision of the civic body to make Dubai the most urban, sustainable and smart city, as well as with the national agenda to reduce the landfill by 75% by 2021, in addition to protecting the environment from methane gas emitted by the landfill. Hussein Nasser Luta, the Director General of Dubai Municipality, said the implementation period will take 3 years, and the plant will be operational in the second quarter of 2020, during which it will receive 2,000 metric tons of municipal solid waste per day in the first phase to produce 60 megawatts. Municipality officials were quoted in local reports as saying that the waste incineration project is the first of the 4 projects to produce green energy. They added that Dubai Municipality, in coordination with the Dubai Supreme Council of Energy and Dubai Electricity and Water Authority, conducted studies to achieve the strategy of Dubai for clean energy to produce 7% of Dubai's total energy from clean energy sources by 2020. And finally, in the bulletin, Solar Impulse 2 took off early this morning from Kennedy Airport, New York, to attempt the crossing of the Atlantic Ocean and prove that an efficient energy future is possible. The solar airplane of Bertrand Piccard and Andrei Borchberg, which is capable of flying day and night with no fuel, is expected to land at the Seville International Airport in Spain on the 23rd of June. The flight, that should take 4 days and 4 nights non-stop, depending on weather conditions, is one of the most challenging legs of the round-the-world solar flight, the goal of which is to show that the world can be run on clean technologies to improve the quality of life on Earth. Last year, Andrei Borchberg landed SI-2 in Hawaii after a record-breaking flight of 5 days and nights over the Pacific Ocean, thereby proving that Solar Impulse can fly perpetually. Today, Bertrand Piccard is taking the mission one step further. And after landing in Europe, the mission will continue onwards to Abu Dhabi, where the adventure started in March 2015. Solar Impulse's solutions can already be used not only in air, but also on the ground, and have the potential to change lives, societies, and future markets in an unprecedented way.
It's another fabulous day at Solar Impulse. And you may be astonished, I say this seeing me here standing and not in the cockpit, but for me it's a great moment to see Bertrand doing the flight over the Atlantic. You know, he had this idea 17 years ago. We started working hard on it since 2003, during 13 years, and now he can realize one of the legs he was really dreaming about, the Atlantic crossing. He did it twice already with a balloon, so it's an ocean he knows, but to do it with an aircraft which is propelled by the sun only, you know, electric for the first time, I think it represents more than just the flight. It should be a turning point for clean technologies, like it has been a turning point for aviation when Charles Lindbergh did it in 1927.
I have the impression that the flights André and I did last year, or beginning of this year, over the Pacific, that was to prove that the technology could work. And now we know it works. The goal is to inspire people to use these technologies in their daily life, for electric mobility, for insulation of houses, for smart grids, for modern heating and lighting systems. We have to inspire people to do it. We have to inspire governments to put a good legal framework. We have to inspire corporations to have the right industrial processes. So that's a flight that is aimed at sharing this message and this inspiration to as many people as possible. So I think we went from the technology now to the psychology, because the technologies are here. It's only the mindset that is missing to have a cleaner and safer and healthier planet.